So, like, I still don't have internet today. So, if you're watching, thanks for watching. Um, so we got a new router in today in the mail, and we changed it. But it turns out that one of our internet cables was cut. So, nope, they'll hopefully be by tomorrow. But just a quick update on Geeks Fiber, what we're doing. So, there's no podcast today. This is me talking real quick for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna get offline. So we do have a few guests lined up for tomorrow, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. We might not have a podcast on Tuesday next week. Hello, Denelin. We might not have a podcast at all on Tuesday next week, so we're definitely gonna see. But so if I still don't have internet tomorrow, what we're gonna do, instead of rescheduling with our guests, we're just gonna do a pre-recorded podcast, and then we'll upload it Friday. I'll work on it, I'll edit it all night Thursday, and then I'll upload it Friday so it'll go live. And then our podcast on Friday, if we still don't have internet, we'll do that one pre-recorded as well, and that one will go live Saturday. But hopefully, like, we should have our internet back by Monday next week. But as far as like Geeks Fiber goes, our Patreon was supposed to go live, but I've had internet all week. But our Patreon is going to go live, so for those of you that would like to support us, that'd be amazing. We are working on getting like t-shirts for all the people. We are working on getting t-shirts for all the people, for all the staff members, all the Geeks Fiber podcast members and staff members. There isn't a lot to talk about today because, like I said, the other podcasters aren't here, and I didn't have a guest lined up. But we do have like lots of plans in the future. Let me see. Let me think. Like, and I know, like, I started late today, and I lost track of time because I was playing Smash Brothers on the Switch on my TV, and I just lost track of time. By the way, for Mr. Jace who's commenting, my bear onesie should be here today, tomorrow. Yeah. But we really don't have anything. So if you have any questions about Geeks Fiber as a whole, you can go ahead and ask. We really don't have that much to talk about today, considering the fact that we're having a lot of technical difficulties, mostly the internet being out. And we tried to do it on the hotspot yesterday. It didn't work out. It was just too much on the data. And I can't run everything on the hotspot anyway. Oh, fucking hair in my mouth. But if you have any, like I said, for those of you that are just joining, if you have any questions, I think the next time we can catch up on the topics so we are definitely going to talk about those subjects. Like, we're going to talk, and we've discovered new subjects that we can talk about that I haven't informed the other guests. Probably not. Okay, so as far as fighting game tournaments goes, we want to run an idea where we want to run an idea for a tournament, for a fighting game tournament, and we're calling it we don't have an official name for it, but its code name right now is the King of, like in Yu-Gi-Oh, they had the King of Games, and like in the manga, Yugi was the king of games at every game. And so we want to do something similar like that. We want to do what? So we're going to do a fighting game tournament that's going to be codenamed, right now it's just codenamed the King of Fighting Games. And so what it's going to be is it's going to be a tournament where the brackets are constantly random. Like, just because you and this person moved up in the brackets doesn't mean y'all face each other. It's going to be completely random every round. And every fight, and then you fight in different fighting games. Well, he specifically asked for a fighting game tournament. But the fighting game tournament's going to be multiple fighting games. And like it's going to be random fighting games. Like you're not going to know what fighting game you're going to be fighting in advance. So you don't have it's supposed to be, if you want to prove that you're the best at fighting games, you have to be the best at all fighting games. And we're not just going to throw in like Smash or Tekken 6 or Fighters. We're going to throw in some like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You know, and we're going to throw in some shitty games too, like Sonic the Fighters or whatever the fuck it was called. So it's going to be different fighting games. I want to see if I can get my hands on a Power Stone. But like I said, it's supposed to be like well-rounded tournament. And we're going to have a championship belt for that, hopefully. But I said that the cable was cut. I don't even know why I'm wearing my fucking headset. It's fucking hot. Ugh. I was wearing my headset. I don't even know why. I'm not even talking to anybody. I was going to go live on my phone, but I forgot I'm in Facebook jail, so I had to go live on the computer, so I had to turn on my data. But we have some guests for the podcast. Killer Instinct would be a good option. I don't know if it should, like... That's definitely something we want to do. And as far as, to answer the other question, what is the next con we're going to go to? I think the next con I'm going to try to go to is Ushicon. Because I don't know if I want to go to Ikkicon. Because it's... Is Ikkicon this year or is it the beginning of next year? By the way, if you can see like lights flickering in the background, that's because Smash is still on. It's playing Smash. But I think Ushicon would be the first con we try to go to for 2021. Or we could try for Ikkicon. Ikkicon in January, and since it's in January. It's New Year's Day though. I don't know if I want to fucking... It just depends on our situation. Like, obviously, we're going to be trying to... We can't just support on our... We don't just want to support on our followers to financially support Geeks 5 Ever. So, I got to go out and get a job and find a place to live. And then support Geeks 5 Ever. So, there's a lot that I got to do. We do plan on getting an office eventually. We do want to get an office so we can have like our podcast and our interviews and we can do like, I want to do videos daily. So at one point the podcast is no longer going to be daily. Like once the pandemic ends and everybody goes back to their normal lives, the podcast will no longer be daily. And so we might go back to a weekly podcast or twice weekly podcast, but we're going to try to do at least one live podcast weekly, and then we're going to do daily videos. With the new Dino Rumble that we're starting up, Dino Rumble is the thing we're going to be starting. And we're trying to think of ideas for video projects that you guys would like to see. We're going to start reviewing video games and movies. I might even start reviewing older movies. Like I watched Scooby-Doo, the movie Scoob last night, and I thought it was pretty cool. Would I recommend it? I would recommend Redboxing it, maybe Amazon renting it, but I don't really recommend buying it. It was okay, but it seemed like they were trying to make it too much like a superhero movie. We are starting an OnlyFans to where we eat cereal. We're just going to eat cereal. That is an actual legitimate thing that's going to happen. So there's a Geeks 5 Ever OnlyFans where the podcasters and the members of Geeks 5 Ever film themselves eating cereal. So I like my fake life better. For those of you that don't know, we don't have a podcast on Tuesday next week. It's 50-50 next week on Tuesday because it is Keyblade Sonic's birthday. What the fuck is it? Oh, special moves. Shield. Purple button. But, yeah, like, we honestly don't think we're going to have a podcast on Tuesday. It's like I said, it's still 50-50. We could still do one, and I keep forgetting that Tuesday is August 4th. But I really don't have any plans for that day, except for maybe run the podcast. But we'll see how everything goes. Definitely, it is one of those things that's up in the air right now, and we don't know. But we will play it by ear, and we'll go from there. Does anybody have any other questions? I'm probably going to get off like in 4 more minutes. Same. My normal life sucks. I like my fake life better. But your normal life is so much more exciting than mine. Let me tell you, it sucks not having internet. But, I'm probably going to do... Same from yesterday. I woke up and my mouth was really dry, so I drank like a shit ton of it. I mean, it's not just his birthday, it's also my birthday. I'm going to turn 32 on Tuesday. So, it just depends. Like, do I really want to work, like, the podcast? Like, yeah, I'll probably still do it. Yeah, we'll probably still do it. Even if I think Keyblade Sonic still wants to do it. It just depends on what our family wants to do. We are not really doing anything, so I might just buy, since it's on a Tuesday, I might just buy some wings. I want some buffalo wings. I will darken my lighting so it seems like he is still there. Gatorade Chan is still thick. Yeah, Gatorade Chan's on a diet. So am I. Which is weird because I was eating. But when we do the live streams, we're going to have like a special podcast where all the team members we're going to wear helmets or hats or something silly. Like, hey, Rachel says, happy early birthday. Buy me a drink. I forget Smash is still playing in the background. This is the random videos. Does anybody have any more questions? Like I said, I'm going to get off in 2 more minutes. And as far as Geeks Forever goes, we actually have some good guests coming on the show, and hopefully they'll join again in the future. But we're also going to invite some other guests that we had, like Seafoam Cosplay and Soul Cosplay and Nikki Mouse. We're going to invite them back to be on the cosplay. So we have one guest for tomorrow who's a tattoo artist. Rummy, welcome. We're just doing a quick Q&A, real quick. Really simple. I don't even have a helmet. I did buy something that should be here Sunday. Yes. We'll do it every Friday from now on. You going to go to cons when they come back? Would you like me as a guest? Yeah, actually, I've been meaning to message you because for those of you that don't know, Geeks Forever and Box of Props Mario have some we're friends in real life. We're all friends, but we had some kind of partnership to where we're going to do a podcast with them and we're going to help promote each other. So I've been meaning to talk to Ross. Downtime Gaming, we can have you on here as well. It's just it's a lot. Like, everybody's bombarding me right now. They want to be guests on the podcast. So don't take it personally if we haven't invited you just yet. Remember, we're still on the... What the... Can I get oats from you? What are you, a horse? Are you some kind of horse? You want oats? What the... Yeah, so somewhere like in the next month or so, somewhere between mid-August and later August. We're just trying to figure some stuff out because we don't have a lot. Like, we didn't want to be known as the channel that just badmouth. Shut up, Chase. Everybody wants to be a fucking guest. Anyways, we didn't want to be the channel that badmouth Matsuri all the time. So we stopped talking about anime Matsuri, and they're doing some kind of live convention shit next month. And so we didn't really want to talk about it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You know what? No more guests. The podcast is just me rambling on for an hour. I'm just gonna live stream myself from now on, going outside and yelling at clouds. What do you mean you might not be around by then? What's that mean? Are you moving? Even if you move, it's done over the internet, so. Any new plans for merch to buy? Yes, we are trying to figure out t-shirts. We might do hoodies. The hoodies are probably going to be like $30. But hoodies are generally expensive, as it is. We already started talking about t-shirts, and Keyblade Sonic is already working on the design for the t-shirts. And in the back, we're going to have... yeah, see, like, we invited Chad to be on the podcast. We invited Richard to be on the podcast. We're going to have Under Subsidence back. There's another band we're negotiating with. So it's like we are trying to negotiate with other like groups that are like bands and musicians and DJs and artists, because we're trying to help them gain more exposure. But a lot of people have difficulty setting a date for their podcasts, for the interview. So it's kind of difficult to plan because some people are like, well, I can only do Monday. Well, fuck, you know? Pins and gift card prizes. Would everybody like if we started giving away a movie, like an Amazon, like a movie voucher every Friday? Because I don't want to be like, I don't want to give, yeah. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. My niece is here. Not moving, just don't know how things will be. Man, come on, man. You got to be optimistic. You're still young. You're a fighter. You can do this, man. Plus, your channel is doing better. So, you're almost at 200 subscribers. Congratulations, by the way. If everybody would be... like, if you have any ideas for the Patreon, Downtime Gaming, Box Props Mario, Ross, Eric, all you guys, Danilyn, Diana, everybody that watches... if you have any ideas for prizes that we can give away, like if we're going to try to figure out codes or something, maybe Switch gift cards, PlayStation gift cards, whatever we can find, Google gift cards, whatever, because we can't give anything physical away because we don't want to mail it to your house. So I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that don't want their addresses. If we order through Amazon, we can send it to an Amazon pickup box and we can send you the information so you could pick it up. So we'll figure something out. But if you have any ideas for the Patreon, we also have t-shirts. We're working on shirts, hats, and hoodies. We already got a design being made for that by Keyblade Sonic. So that is something that's going to come out. Pretty cool. For the Geek Survivor 5-year anniversary. So I don't know if we should celebrate a 5-year anniversary because we took a 1.5 to 2-year break. But I think we're going to do something special for the 5-year anniversary. Plus, we're going to have really cool perks for the Patreon supporters. But if you have anything, any suggestions, prepaid Visa gift cards to retailers, that would probably work. Maybe e-gift cards. We can't do Visa gift cards. We're not going to do anything physical. We're not going to pay any of your bills, by the way. Can't barely afford to pay mine. Anyways, that's all for today. I got to go, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll definitely try to be back by tomorrow. If the podcast isn't up by tomorrow, it'll be up by Friday, pre-recorded. That we promise.